What is up, you guys? It's your girl ANGIEHAAKSMA. Welcome back to another video. I'm going to be sharing with y'all a very much needed pregnancy update. I'm going to be updating y'all pretty much my first and second trimester of this pregnancy. I have a lot of explaining to do, a lot of catching y'all up to do. I apologize if this video is going to be like kind of scattered and not really organized. When I do sit down videos, I try and like write down what I'm going to talk about. I'm just freeballing it right now. I know so many of you ladies have been requesting, how are you? Where have you been? Can you update us on your pregnancy? And I apologize for not being active. It's just, your girl has some ish going on, and so I needed to take care of it. And if you guys can tell, I am not in my normal filming room, my bedroom where I sit down and do videos with y'all. I'm actually in the baby's nursery. And it is not complete, it is not organized at all, but once it's finally complete, I will definitely give y'all a tour of her nursery, so stay tuned for that. So let's start from where I left off. So my first and last update video, I did a week 5 to 8 pregnancy update. So from that video, nothing really much changed throughout my first trimester besides like the sore boobs, and cramping let up. Definitely let up a lot. But I do have to say the fatigue, low energy, low appetite, all of that stayed the same. Even going into my second trimester. I don't know, I just got into this funk, almost like a pregnancy depression. And I was counting down the days, even the weeks of when I can finally get into my second trimester, because, you know, second trimester you get more energy, you're glowing, and I also had like personal stuff going on, which is another reason why I didn't update y'all and was really active on here, or even on my other social medias. I felt like I had a lot going on, and I needed to take care of me first, and you know, and of course my family, but everything is good now. You know, I'm fine, baby's fine, family's fine, like everything is good. It's mainly hormones. You know, this pregnancy is so much more different than with Alea, which is why, you know, for my gender reveal video, if you guys saw, so many people thought I was gonna have a boy. I was so certain I was gonna have a boy just because of how different this pregnancy was going and starting off. It's crazy to even at that moment, at that time, to even grasp the fact that like, okay, I'm pregnant. Like, it still didn't hit me that I was pregnant. I thought, well, maybe after we announce to our family, it'll hit me. No. Okay, well, maybe after the gender reveal. No. It wasn't until recently where I'm like, okay, girl, you're already more than halfway through your pregnancy. Baby's starting to move around now. Like, how much more real can it get? Like, you know? And I think the main reason that I was in such a funk, honestly, it was because I was terrified of having another C-section. The fact that my doctor said no to a VBAC, it sucked, you know? Like, it sucked. And if you guys have seen my labor and delivery story about Alea, then you all will know why I was so terrified of having another C-section done. I've come to realization that like, no matter what I do, no matter how scared I am, it's not gonna change the fact that I still have to get it done. So it's like, might as well enjoy this pregnancy, embrace it, and when the day comes, it's gonna come no matter what. I'm in a place of like, I don't know, just, I feel pretty neutral, I'm feeling pretty good now. You know, it's just like, I had to get rid of a lot of fear and toxicity out of me, and I honestly feel so much better. That was basically my majority of my first trimester. Now going into my second trimester, like I said, I was still having some fatigue and, you know, low energy, but lately I started getting my energy back. I felt like, oh my god, I'm gonna stay like this forever, I'm gonna be a lazy bum. And you know, I had Ron doing my errands, taking Alea to school, and I felt like I wasn't a good wife and a good mother, and I don't know, I just put myself in this like really dark place. And you know, as soon as I started getting more energy back and I started doing, you know, my normal routines, cleaning the house, something as small as cleaning the house, you know, I'm just like, okay, it's gonna get better. And honestly, now we're doing our family stuff together, more activities, and it's great. It's been really great. So I am currently 23 weeks pregnant. I know it is such a huge gap from week 5 to 8 to now 23 weeks pregnant. In 3 days, I'm gonna be 6 months. So let me give you guys a belly bump shot. I feel like overnight I just kind of blew up, but there's my panza. There's baby in here. Before it was just fat, now it's actually starting to get hard. And yeah, that's my panza. I don't know if it was the stress or if it's just my body, but I've actually been losing weight in this pregnancy. And it happened with Alea too. I don't know if it's just me, when I get pregnant I lose weight. Doctor says it's fine, but he really wants me to start gaining soon. I mean, baby's growing. It's not like the baby's not growing or anything. She clearly is. I lost like 5 pounds and then I gained it back, and now I'm pretty much at the same weight from the beginning of my pregnancy. But my weight has been pretty consistent, staying the same. I have been noticing some cramping the past the past month actually. I spoke to a nurse and she just told me that it's my ligaments stretching. I noticed my C-section scar was kind of starting to get, not like hurt, but it was kind of like sensitive. I felt like pulling, and again, it's just my ligaments and everything stretching. I've been not really having a huge appetite. Cravings are still the same. I'm loving these cheeseburgers. But I'm starting to get more into like sweets and stuff. When I did my first ultrasound, when the lady checked, she saw that my placenta was actually in front of my belly, and she said baby is closer to my back, which is why I've been noticing some lower back problems, even like down there. She said baby is really low. Even like my booty area, like she's just back there cradled, and the placenta is not going anywhere. Once the placenta is set, it stays there. So they told me that I wasn't gonna feel her movement until a little bit later, close to my 6 months of pregnancy. And now that I'm 6 months, I have been feeling her move like crazy. I mean, she's like doing cartwheels in there. So yeah, I noticed that I feel her movements in the morning and the evening. And I'm assuming since I'm walking and I'm more active throughout the day, the swaying of my hips puts her to sleep. So first thing in the morning, I feel her move. I eat something, she's a little more active, and then boom, I don't feel her the rest of the day. Until the evening time, that time, when I'm just laying in bed, I start feeling her move. So it's pretty cool. Alea and Ron both have already felt her movement on my belly. Alea actually has me open my mouth and talks to her through my mouth. I mean, it's better than the other end. We have decided on a name for the baby. We are not going to reveal the name probably until birth. I know some of our close friends and family already know, especially because Alea keeps spilling the beans. We're gonna keep that to ourselves for right now. But I will give you a hint. It does start with the letter A, and that is about the only hint I'm gonna give you. Maybe in some of my videos I'll give more hints and I'll let you guys guess. Yeah, that is it for today's video. I really hope it wasn't like too scattered or too short or too long. If you guys have any questions, any questions, leave them down below so that I can do another update and I can answer those questions for you guys. I promise I will do another update soon, and I will answer your questions and write it down. Yeah, that is it for today's video. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!